Today on Rappler. Atong Ang files criminal complaints against 2 men who linked him to the case of 6 missing sabungeros. More than 250 students in Antique are hospitalized due to foul-smelling chemicals. An agricultural group blames the cheap imported rice for the drop in palay prices. Diddy Combs is cleared of trafficking but will remain in jail for now. And Lea Salonga will receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Businessman Atong Ang files multiple criminal complaints against a former employee who tagged him in the case of 6 missing sabungeros or cockfight enthusiasts. Ang files the complaints against Julie alias Totoy or Dondon Patidongan and Alan Bantiles. In a GMA News interview, alias Dondon claimed that Ang was the alleged mastermind behind the abductions of the sabungeros. The accused is one of the suspects facing kidnapping and serious illegal detention cases over the disappearance of 6 sabungeros in Manila in 2022. In his complaint affidavit, Ang said that Patidongan used to work for him as a farm manager. Ang claimed Patidongan, while hiding, met secretly with others where he, quote, openly discussed carrying out a grave and calculated criminal scheme that included the kidnapping and eventual murder of Ang. In the affidavit, Bantiles was named as the main supporter and facilitator of the plan against the businessman. Ang learned about the plan from a security guard who refused to join and later warned him about Patidongan's plans. The businessman adds that when the media was made aware of his plan to file complaints, Patidongan went on television and accused him of being the mastermind behind the abductions. Schools closed in Antique after over 250 students were hospitalized due to inhaling foul-smelling chemicals on Wednesday, July 2. The Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office said elementary and high school students in Barangay Pisanan began falling ill. Symptoms reported included headaches, dizziness, chest pain, shortness of breath, abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, and in some cases, loss of consciousness. The PDRRMO pointed to a strong chemical odor believed to have originated from insecticides sprayed near the school. An interagency investigation led by toxicologists and Department of Health officials are ongoing, with laboratory tests expected in over a week. Classes in the area were suspended following the incident. Barangay Pisanan residents are advised to wear face masks indoors and outdoors. Agricultural group Sinag says the drop in palay prices, now at 8 to 12 pesos per kilo, is due to flooding of cheap imported rice in the market. The group says the reports came from farmers based in Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, and Pangasinan. Millers were only buying palay at a maximum of 15 to 16 pesos per kilo, which had a landed cost of just 26 to 28 pesos per kilo. Sinag also wants a floor price put in place, 17 pesos per kilo for fresh palay and 23 pesos for dry palay, a higher palay procurement budget at 40 billion pesos, and distribution of cash incentives from excess rice tariff collections. Federation of Free Farmers Cooperative head Raul Montemayor said in a DZBB interview on Wednesday that most farmers still sell to private traders who pay low prices because the National Food Authority can only buy a small amount of palay. Montemayor adds that some farmers in the meantime stored their palay in hopes of better prices but to no avail. Diddy Combs is cleared of sex trafficking and racketeering charges, but a U.S. court still finds him guilty of prostitution-related offenses and will remain behind bars. This after the court denied his bail request, citing evidence of violent behavior and the danger he poses. He will remain in jail until his sentencing on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. The 7-week trial focused on allegations that Combs forced 2 of his former girlfriends, singer Cassandra Ventura and a woman named Jane, to partake in drug-fueled days-long sexual performances, sometimes known as freak-offs, with male sex workers in hotel rooms, while Combs watched, masturbated, and occasionally filmed. The 2 women testified that he beat them and threatened to withhold financial support or leak sexually explicit images. The verdict was overall a win for Combs, a former billionaire known for elevating hip-hop in American culture. Combs faces up to 10 years in prison on each of the 2 prostitution counts. Filipino singer and actress Lea Salonga will receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame as part of the class 2025 to 2026. The 35 new awardees were announced at a live press conference at Ovation Hollywood on Wednesday, July 2. Salonga says on her Instagram story, quote, "Just woke up to this amazing news. To the Manila International Film Fest, many thanks for nominating me to be part of the class 2025-2026. Salonga is the first Filipina to be honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in California since 1960. She joins other celebrities with Filipino roots like musician Apple the App, comedian Rob Schneider, and singer Bruno Mars. Salonga and comedian Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias are the only ones honored in the live theater live performance category. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.